Hello everyone and welcome. I am Yalla Mahant. In this session, we are going to discuss about selection sorting algorithm, which is one of the sorting technique in data structures used to sort an array. Selection sort is an in-place comparison sorting algorithm with big O of n squared time complexity. The algorithm divides the input list into two parts: a sorted sublist of items which is built up from left to right at the front or left side of the list, and a sublist of remaining unsorted items that occupy the rest of the list. Which distinguishes selection sort from the other sorting algorithms is that it makes the minimum possible number of swaps, that is n-1 in the worst case. The algorithm is not suitable for large datasets as its average and worst case complexities are big O of n square. Now let us understand the selection sorting algorithm using this animation. In this animation, we have an array of 7 elements with index 0 to 6 and values 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 respectively. Here, the blue arrow indicates the index value of the array and the red arrow indicates the value in the array to the corresponding index values. The blue color indicates unsorted elements of the array and the red indicates sorted elements of the array. Also, the green indicates the current index element and the brown indicates the minimum value in the unsorted array. The selection sorting is performed in this manner by selecting the first element in the unsorted array and comparing it with the rest of the unsorted elements. In every comparison, the minimum value of the unsorted array is marked. After finding the smallest element of the unsorted array, then the index element and the smallest element are swapped. To get every element sorted, we need to repeat this process n-1 times. Now let us select the first element in the unsorted array of value 6. Now it is the current index, so the blue arrow points to it and it turns green. Now the red arrow points to the element at index 1, which is 7. By comparing both 6 and 7, the minimum value is 6, so it remains as the minimum value. Moving forward the red arrow by one index, we have index number 2 with value 1. By comparing both values, the minimum value is replaced with 1, so now the 1 value is marked as brown. Again moving forward the red arrow by one index, we have index 3 with value 2. By comparing both values 2 and 1, the minimum value remains the same. Moving forward to the next index, we again compare it with the minimum value. We can see that the minimum value remains same. Repeating the process, we have concluded that the minimum value of this unsorted array is 1 with index 2. The next step is to swap the two elements, that is the first element and the minimum element. Now the element at index 0 is considered as sorted part of the array and marked it as red. Now the value at index 0 is the smallest. Repeating this process for the second minimum element is by selecting the first element of the unsorted array and comparing it with the other elements in the unsorted array. We can observe that the next smallest element in the unsorted array is value 2 at index number 3, so we marked it as brown. Swapping the both elements results the second element sorted. Repeating the process for the third time, we get the smallest element at index number 4 with value 3. Now we have two parts of the array, the sorted one in red and the unsorted in blue. Repeating the whole process for the 4th, 5th and 6th elements results as shown. We can observe when the 6th element is swapped with 7th element, the 7th element is also sorted. That is, it is the largest value among the array. Now the array is sorted. This sorting technique is known as selection sorting. Now let us see some key points of selection sorting. Now let us understand the pseudocode of selection sorting algorithm in C language. To understand the pseudocode of selection sorting algorithm, let's take an exemplar array with size 5 and indexes 0 to 4 with values 9, 7, 3, 5 and 4 respectively. Coming to pseudocode, we have a for loop that repeats n-1 times. In this case, the n is 5, so it repeats 4 times. Here the box represents the values of the variables used in this code. Moving to the first for loop, I is assigned to 0 and it is continuous the loop up to n-1 terms with an increment of 1 value in every loop. As we seen in animation, the first value is selected at marked it as minimum. Here the minimum is selected at index 0 with value 9, so we can observe in the box both the minimum and I variables are with same values and indexes. Moving to the next loop, in the code we have a new variable j which starts from I plus 1 term to the n term with an increment of 1 value for every loop. In the first loop, it starts from the second element and ends at the last element, that is I plus 1th to n term. And we can see that in the box the j value is I plus 1 and initially it is assigned to index number 1. Now we compare the both values at indexes j and minimum variable to know the minimum of the unsorted array. We can see that in this case a of j is 7 and a of minimum is 9. By comparing both values, we can see that the value in the j is minimum. So a of j is lesser than a of minimum. So now the minimum variable is assigned to j. Now the minimum and j variables have the same indexes and values. Coming to the next loop, the minimum value is again found at index number 2 with value 3. So we mark it as red. After completing the for loop of j, we conclude that the index 2 is the minimum of all. Now we need to swap the element values at minimum and I. Now we take a temporary variable named temp and copy the value of a of I to it. And in the next step, the value of a of minimum is copied to a of I. And in the final step, the value of a of I stored in temp value is copied to a of minimum. So now the two elements are swapped. Also the first element is sorted. In the second loop of I, index 1 is to be sorted. So we find the minimum value at index number 4. Swapping them both results in the second element sorted. As we can observe in the table, the values are exchanged. And for the third loop of I, we have minimum value at index number 3 with value 5. Swapping them both 9 and 5, we get the third element sorted. In loop 4, we have the minimum value at index 4 with value 7. So, swapping them both 9 and 7 results 7 to be sorted. Also the 9. So the loops are completed. So the every element is sorted. Now the selection sorting for this array is completed. Now let us see the code in C language. Now we have 3 rows in which the middle one is the pseudocode of selection sorting, which we just discussed. When we save this code with .c extension and run it, we are asked to enter the size of the array and the elements in the array. After the code runs, the array is sorted and finally gives output as the array is sorted and the values are so and so. I hope you understand the selection sorting algorithm and thank you for watching.